Hello everyone, I am Kunal and in this video we will discuss how to perform read and write operation on text files using Python. For this video I will be using this sample text which I have copied from python.org and we will discuss how we can perform read and write operations on this. Now, before you perform any operation, the first step you have to do is to open the file, and for that Python provides a built-in open function. This function takes two arguments. One is the file name with extension. So in this case the file name is input.txt. If the Python script and the file are present in the same directory, you can just specify the file name. If the input file is present in different directory, you have to specify the complete file path. And the second argument this function takes is the mode in which you want to open this file. Python provides different modes in which you can open a file. First is R, that stands for read. Then we have R plus. Next is W, that is write. Then we have W plus. Then we have append. And we have append plus. We will be discussing all these modes in upcoming videos. So first, we will see how exactly we can read the content of a file using read mode. So I'm specifying the file name and I'm specifying the mode in which I want to open a particular file. This open function returns a file object using which you can perform the operation on this particular file input.txt. Now let's say if you want to read the content, I will use function read. So this function will read the content of the file from start to end and it will return it as a string. So I'm assigning a variable called content. So let's print this content. You can see it will print the content from the file. So this way you can read any text file using Python. Now let's see if I try to copy paste these two lines again. Just to make it clear, I am adding few separators. Now let's see the result. If I execute this, you will see, okay, it's printing the content. But after this hyphens, there is nothing. So why exactly this is happening? Why it's not printing the content two times? Okay. So whenever you're working with files, the most important part is the file pointer or a cursor position. So whenever you open a file in a read mode, the file pointer position is at start of the file. When you give a call to read function, it will read the file character by character and it will reach at the end. So now the condition is your file pointer is at the last location and you are again trying to read the file content. And that is the reason you will not see any content printed here. Okay. In upcoming videos, we will discuss how exactly you can move the file pointer position and how you can read. So let's discuss few more functions related to reading the file. We have seen how you can read the entire content of a file, but now let's say if I want to read only specific number of characters, let's say I want to read only, let's say 10 characters from this particular file, how you can do this. So all you need to do is just specify the number of characters which you want to read. In this case, it will be 10. So now if I execute, it will read only first 10 characters. If I increase the range, let's say to 25, and if I execute, it will read first 25 characters. So if I do not specify any argument to read function, it will read the entire file. But if I specify an integer value, it will read the specific number of characters from this particular file. Let's discuss few more functions. So we have read lines and read line. So let's see what these functions are. So we have seen whenever we read a particular file using read function, it reads the entire file and returns a string. Okay, so now instead of read, I am changing it to read lines. And now let's print the content. You can see it is again printing the entire file, but what is the difference here? If I just check the type of this content, okay, so read function returns a string, whereas read lines function returns a list. So that is the difference between read and read lines function. So using read lines, you can now use your slicing operation. So let's say I want to print only first 5 lines from this particular list. So I can do like this. The important point here is read lines will return a list, and every line will be an element in the list. But keep in mind, it will not be on the basis of full stop. It will be on the basis of new line character, that is /n. So every element in this list will be one line, and Python will split this on the basis of /n, or that is new line characters. If you want to read the file line by line, so if I want to read only one line at a time, I will use readline function. So now if I execute this, it will only print the first line. Again, this is on the basis of /n. This is not on the basis of full stop. If I copy paste the same line again, it will print me the next line. It looks like the next line is blank. So let's try it again. So this way it will print the next line. So if I have to read the entire file and I want to get a content as a string, I will use function read. If I want content in a list format, I will use read lines function. And if the file is huge and I want to read it line by line, I can use a read line function. Okay. So this is how you can perform read operation on a text file. In the next video, we will talk about how you can perform write operation, and we will discuss the different modes using which you can write the content into a file. But before that, you have to explore one more thing. So what I'm doing, I am opening a file using open function. I have this file pointer. You have to explore what will happen if I write a for loop on this file pointer. So if I say for x in fp and print this x, you have to tell me what will be the value of this x. You can post your answer in the comment section below. If you have any queries related to reading a file, you can post it in the comment section. If not, you can continue with the next video. Thank you.